Do you find yourself constantly replaying conversations in your head, wondering if someone was secretly criticizing you? Do you feel easily attacked by constructive feedback, or find your mood entirely ruined by someone else's slight change in tone? If you feel like you are always on the defensive, you aren't just overthinking. You are running your reality through a highly distorted mental filter. Today, we are looking at the mental body chart, and we are unpacking a deeply exhausting interference called the ego sensitivity program. In this episode, we are going to explore what this program actually is, how it forces you to make everything about you, and 2 ways it destroys your relationships and peace of mind. Then, I'll show you how to use Pendulum Dowsing to find the root cause and the exact frequency shifts you need to become truly unbothered. Welcome back to the BodyMaitre podcast. I am Darreck, and on this channel, we explore the deep energetic layers of the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. We use Pendulum Dowsing to help you identify and remove the invisible blocks holding you back. Let's dive in. The ego sensitivity program is a defense mechanism located within the mental body. It usually originates from early environments where you had to be hypervigilant to survive, or where your self-worth was constantly threatened. To protect you, your mental body built a radar system designed to scan for threats. The problem? The radar is broken. It perceives almost everything as an attack. How does this program work energetically? Your ego constructs a very fragile, rigid identity. Because it is fragile, it requires massive amounts of mental energy to defend it. When the ego sensitivity program is active, your mental body acts like an open wound. Even a breeze feels like a knife. This program forces a specific cognitive distortion, personalization. It makes you subconsciously believe that everything other people do or say is a direct reaction to you. Because this draws so much energy into the mental body, it drains your emotional body, leaving you feeling constantly anxious, victimized, and depleted. Imagine someone who sends a text to a friend and the friend takes a few hours to reply or replies with a short, "Okay." The person with the active ego sensitivity program instantly spirals. Their mental body screams, "They are mad at me. What did I do wrong? They don't value me." They suffer immense internal emotional turmoil over a completely neutral event. The reality is, the friend was just busy, but the program distorted the neutral reality into a personal attack. Now let's look at how this manifests externally, often ruining careers and relationships. Take someone receiving standard, helpful feedback at work or a gentle request from a partner. Instead of hearing the information, the ego sensitivity program triggers an intense defensive wall. They lash out, argue, play the victim, or completely shut down. They create massive external conflict because their mental filter told them they were being destroyed, when in reality they were just being guided. In the BodyMaitre system, we find the ego sensitivity program located in the mental body charts, right alongside limiting beliefs, thought loops, and rigid judgments. When we use a pendulum and it points to this pattern, it is actually a moment of huge relief for the client. It separates their true self from the reaction. You are not inherently too sensitive or dramatic. You simply have a faulty software program running in your mental body that is misinterpreting data. Naming it is the first step to deleting it. Just like we discussed in our last episode, when we find a major block like this, the investigation doesn't stop. We must ask the pendulum, what is anchoring this ego sensitivity program? Is it nested in an emotional body trauma, like a deep unhealed wound of rejection from childhood? Is it tied to the spiritual body, where you feel disconnected from source and rely entirely on external validation to feel safe? Is it a physical body issue, where your nervous system is chronically dysregulated, keeping you in fight or flight? By dowsing for these associated nested energies, we map out the entire root system of your triggers. We don't just put a band-aid on your sensitivity, we find the exact energetic wound that is making you so fragile, and we clear it at the source. The first step to healing this program is changing how the mental body processes information. The foundational antidote we anchor in is neutral observation. Neutral observation is the ability to step back and look at a situation without attaching a story to it. It is the realization that what other people do is about them, not about you. If someone is short with you, neutral observation says, "They are having a bad day," instead of "they hate me." It allows you to create a gap between the trigger and your response. When you activate neutral observation, You stop bleeding your mental energy to defend a fragile ego. You simply watch the world happen rather than letting the world happen to you. Once we introduce neutral observation, we can anchor in the ultimate positive frequency. The direct energetic opposite of the ego sensitivity program is a state of sovereign security. Sovereign security is the deep, unshakable knowing of your own worth. When your ego sensitivity is active, your self-worth is a hostage to other people's opinions. When you achieve sovereign security, your self-worth is locked safely inside your own spiritual and mental bodies. When you operate from this frequency, you become essentially unoffendable. Constructive criticism doesn't crush you, it informs you. Someone else's bad mood doesn't derail your day. You are secure in your sovereignty. You no longer need the outside world to walk on eggshells to keep you safe, because you have become your own safe space. Remember, taking things personally is an exhausting mental program that drains your life force. By clearing the ego sensitivity program and anchoring into sovereign security, you reclaim your peace of mind. I want you to reflect on your week. Was there a moment you took something personally that might have just been a neutral event? If you are ready to stop being triggered and start feeling secure, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. In our next episode, we will dive back into the charts to uncover another hidden block holding you back. Until then, practice neutral observation, protect your mental energy, and I'll see you in the next video.